Hey guys, how's it going and welcome back to your football predictions. So first things first, as always we look at last weekend's predictions. And in case you didn't already know, Newcastle lost 3-1 against Fulham. So I got that very wrong. I said we were going to win 2-0. Disappointed game. I was there, I've logged it, check that video out in the description. Rest of the scores, I did okay. I got no correct scores, but I said that Man City were going to beat Middlesbrough. I said that Spurs would beat Millwall, and I said that Chelsea would beat Man U. I just didn't get the scores spot on. But someone who got more correct scores than I did, and more than everyone else, making him this week's winner, is LB13. He said that Newcastle were going to beat Fulham, which they didn't, but he did say that Manchester City would beat Middlesbrough 2-0, which they did. He said that Spurs would beat Millwall, which they did, but that was 6-0. No one got that one right. And then he also said that Chelsea would beat Man U 1-0. So he got 2 correct scores out of 4. And if you want to be shouted out just like LB13 was this week, then go down to the comments and put down your predictions for this weekend's fixtures that I'm about to go through now. Also, I mentioned I have put LB13's YouTube link down in the description. I've already got over there and subscribed, so make sure you do as well. And yeah, let's get on to this weekend's predictions. So to start things off, as always, we are looking at Newcastle United's game this weekend, and that is Birmingham away on the Saturday, 3 o'clock. And your guess is as good as mine with this one. We'll beat Fulham, we'll beat Huddersfield, we drew a Reading, and then we're lost against, to be fair, a very good Fulham side on the day. We did not play well at all. So are we going to bounce back and beat Birmingham this weekend? I hope so. And that's why I've gone for a 2-1-0 to Newcastle. I have to back my own team, but also our away form is better than our home form. Not 100% sure why, but it is, and I'm hoping that although we didn't do well at home, the away confidence will still be there and we can get that win on the Saturday. So the next game, sticking with the Championship, 5:30 on the Saturday, presumably on Sky Sports, and that is Leeds versus Brighton. It's a massive game for both teams. Leeds are obviously in the playoff spots at the minute. They want to be able to push on and keep that playoff spot. Brighton as well, joint points with Newcastle at the top of the league, but Huddersfield are closing in. And it's a game that basically Newcastle and Brighton need to keep winning all their games because Huddersfield are catching up. So, do I think that Brighton can beat Leeds away? It's going to be a tough game. I've been diplomatic and actually just gone for a flat-out 1-1 draw, which would suit me as a Newcastle fan, in the hope that we can beat Birmingham on this Saturday. But yeah, it's a decent game, it's on TV, I'm looking forward to it. Next up, we're moving into the Premier League, and honestly guys, the Premier League games this weekend weren't hugely exciting, and someone actually commented and asked me to do the West Ham Leicester game. So if ever you guys want me to do a prediction on a particular game in the weekend, let me know in the comments and I'll pick a few of them out. But yes, this person wanted me to go for the West Ham versus Leicester game. West Ham started off with not a great start of the season, but they have been fighting back of recent, and obviously Leicester also had a terrible start of the season and then have won 3 games in a row now, including the Seville game where they've through to the next round of the Champions League. So, 2 decent teams going at it, and I think, well, the person who put the comment was a West Ham fan. I'm going 2-2 draw. You know, it's at West Ham, they should have the upper hand, but God knows where Leicester have found this confidence from. So, anything could happen in this game, and that's why I've gone down the line with a 2-2 draw. To finish things off, a game in the Premier League that does look exciting. This is on the Sunday at 4 o'clock, and that is Man City versus Liverpool. Liverpool have been a bit off form recently, especially considering how well they started this season. And then obviously Man City got knocked out of the Champions League the other night, but they are still up there. It's funny because they're both really good teams, but just I don't think either of them are that consistent, which is why it makes this prediction quite a hard one. And I didn't want to just do another draw because I've already done 2 draws out of 3 predictions. So I have picked a winner for this one, and I've picked Man City for a 2-1 win. They've just been knocked out of the Champions League. They need something to fight for, and unless their confidence has been knocked, I think they are really going to want to win this game, and they've got the home advantage, which I think is a big thing. So yeah, I've gone Man City for that one. But yes guys, that is it for this week, and I hope you have enjoyed the video. If you have, do drop a like and make sure you get your comments in down below for what your predictions are for these games up in the corner here. I didn't do that great last weekend, but big up to LB13 who did. Hopefully I can do a bit better next week. But yeah, Newcastle are obviously playing Birmingham away and I can't be at the game, but I do have a good video planned for Sunday night. So make sure you tune in for that. If you're not subscribed already, make sure you do. Look out for that video. But yes, for now, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video and I'll catch you later.